scene starts, but that's random. So I'll just say go when the timer starts. Go. Sometimes it will start a bit later than it would do. So if you never played this game before, it's basically a game where it's all about making choices. And technically the objective of the game is to keep everyone alive, but I'm not going to be doing that because that's slow. So this game is mostly cutscenes and movement. If you've never played the game before, you'll pretty much get to experience the entire game. Which is, I think, one of the reasons why people like this game, because it's quite cheesy and people get invested in the story when I run it. So the basic premise is you play as 8 teenagers in a cabin, and there's quite a different few storylines happening throughout the game, which you'll see. This is the prologue. This is like a year before the events of the actual game.
Oh my God, I can't believe you actually did this.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit cruel?
Come on, she deserves it.
And it's not her fault that she has a huge crush on Mike.
Hannah's been making the moves on him. I'm just looking out for my girl, Em.
Just because he's class prez doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
Hey, I'm not anybody's man.
Whatever you say, darling.
Hannah!
She's here. Shh, shh.
Mike. Mike? It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Okay, so now we actually get to slightly play the game. So this first chapter is pretty straightforward.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend. Josh.
So this is just basically teaching us how to play the game, and how to actually interact with stuff.
Oh my God. What did our naive sister get herself into now? I got your note.
Glad you can make it. Maybe we should start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there.
So these guys are basically pulling a prank on her,
Oh, hell yeah.
and that basically leads to the events of the game.
Your shirt off. What? Oh my God. Matt, what are you doing here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry,
Hannah,
Hannah.
hey,
This all got
don't-
out of
it's
hand
just
later.
a stupid prank.
Hey,
You guys are jerks. You know that? Hannah!
Now we get to make our first choice, and you basically use the right stick to pick which choice you want to use. And I'll obviously be picking the fastest choices to get to the end of the game as fast as possible.
Hannah!
This run is
What's
any
going
percent,
on? Where's my
but there is
sister
no
going?
glitches in the run. There is glitches in this game to get out
It
of
was
bounds,
just a
but
prank,
they're not
Han.
useful.
What did you
Because
do?
if you try to skip things in this game, it
Dad,
just
it
soft
wasn't
locks, so,
serious.
You jerk!
which is a shame.
Hannah! Hannah!
So, should we go after her?
know, I kind of think
We've got
the
some
last
quick time
one she
events
wants
coming
to
up.
see right now,
So I'm just going to mash the button, which I know it's going to be. So the first one's square.
Oh, shit.
And then we hold left to pick the left choice. And this is basically most of the run when it comes to this. So just knowing what comes up next, and then we spam triangle here to press that one. Yeah, this game could have some pretty decent skips in it if it wasn't for the fact that it just soft locks.
Jesus. Fuck. Shit. Damn it, Hannah. Where are you?
Now we've got some more movement.
Hannah.
This run is pretty optimized by me, but I can safely say right now this run will be terrible because I literally haven't played this game in like 3 months at all, and this was literally last minute, so this is probably going to be really bad, but I'll try my best to not fail a lot because it's very easy to make a mistake in this game. And then sometimes with the movement, you'll be turning the stick to change your direction, and the game just, you'll start to spin left and right. It's really weird.
Hannah. Hello?
So this is one of those games where the camera's locked in a certain position and it'll follow you. So getting out of bounds in this game is quite annoying because you can't see where you're going anyway.
Hannah?
So I should also mention that we start the game from episode select instead of new story, because that in this next section after this, where you speak to the doctor, it gives you a faster dialogue, which I'll mention when it comes up. Right here, it's faster to just let go. So we just basically die. And they did. So now we get to see the doctor. And this dialogue is what I mean.
What happened last year?
When he says you can't change what happened last year, you can only affect the future. That is the faster dialogue. Usually he would go on a long monologue for like 30 seconds. So that starting the game from episode select saves 30 seconds
And
there.
I want to help you see it through. Sometimes
I mean, I can turn myself up if you guys want, just a little bit.
but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things,
Alright, let me know how that is, if that's better.
you will always find a way to work through it. All right. We will start with a simple exercise. Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it. It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
So we basically just pick the fastest options. We have to look at things, we just look at them as fast as possible. This run is pretty straightforward.
How did did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest. Okay, honesty is good. What do you think it is that makes you feel uneasy? Well, I see. Let's say the scarecrow were not there. Would you feel comfortable staying there on your own for a period of time? Let's say a week, for example.
I'm gonna try my best to talk throughout this run to explain what I'm doing.
What if I told you cottage?
Or at least give you guys a good idea of what I'm doing. But since I wasn't prepared.
The scarecrow frightens
at
you,
all.
and yet you don't appear to be bothered by the possibility.
I'll try my
of the
best.
supernatural. I suspect that someone is not being entirely
the main
honest
thing
with
of
me.
this run is you get to experience the story of the
Time's
game.
up.
If you have any questions about the game or you just want to make fun of the
Investigate
stupid
that
characters
in
in
our
this game, then be my
next
guest.
session, shall we?
Because one thing that I've learned about running this game at marathons or just in general is that the chat seems to really like this game. Because I feel like they get invested in the story and they like to talk about it. But yeah, that was the prologue, and now we get to watch the opening credits. So I'll just let you guys enjoy them. This game would be pretty trivial to race, because if you race this game, most of the time, if the other person's good at the game, you're going to be basically at the same point the entire game. This is Barney's hide and seek knife. This is Until Dawn. It's a horror game on the PS4, which revolves around story. It's kind of like Heavy Rain, but not really. One of those kind of games where it's mostly consists of making choices and stuff.
Today is the one-year anniversary of the dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Annie Klein was in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
No glitches allowed until dawn. I like that. It's a good one.
Tonight, with their son Josh, on this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah.
So when it
and Beth
reaches
Washington.
dawn, I can do some hot skips, dude.
Hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again. All right. Well, hello, friends and fans.
So this is my favorite
Beyond
character in the game. His
awesome
name is
to have
Josh.
You guys all back this year.
He's a wild ride.
First off, I gotta say I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Ah! So, let me just let you know. Let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and that I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, and I'm thinking of them.
You look like a
I really
psycho.
want to spend some quality time with each each and every one of you and just share some moments that we'll never forget for the sake of my sisters and, you know. Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? Make this one trip we will never forget, all right? Yes!
It is a strange game, especially casually. And if you've never played this game and you don't plan on playing this game, it's definitely worth watching me play it now. Because I'll basically be going through the whole story. So you won't really miss anything. The only difference is I'll be trying to kill every character as fast as I can. Yeah, now we're on to chapter 1. There is actually, how many chapters is there in this game? I forgot. There's 10 chapters. Okay, I do run this game sometimes. There's 10 chapters. This is chapter 1. We just did the prologue. 10 hours until dawn. Then we can do skips, boys. So this is Sam. This is where it introduces us to the characters. So each time we get shown a new character, it will tell us a bit about them. So she's Hannah's best friend. She's diligent, considerate, and adventurous, apparently.
Hello?
So
Someone
you,
there?
to play this game the most optimally and most consistent way, you turn off vibrations because you have these, I guess you could call them quick time events where you have to hold the controller still. And if the controller vibrates and you put it down on a table, sometimes it can mess with it and it will fail. So we turn off vibrations to make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh, what?
Now we're going to climb over this wall like a boss. Oh, that was some exhilarating gameplay right there. I thought, doesn't streamer mode turn on by default if you're streaming or using OBS? Anyway, so here's the scroll. So I'm just going to put the controller down on my desk and just
Hey, little fella.
let it pass.
You hungry? Huh?
If I was to move the controller and fail this, I'd have to do it again, and that's obviously really slow.
Cutie.
And now we get shown the totems, which are optional. These totems are optional throughout the game, but this one we have to look at. Like, we're forced to look at this one. And for some reason, when we look at it, it literally gives us a tutorial for about 10 minutes before we can actually pick it up. Don't know why. But yeah, if the thing is, you can skip this totem. But keep in mind that these totems are optional throughout the game. But if you skip this totem, the game soft locks. So that's fantastic. Also, this game runs at like 25 FPS. I'm pretty sure. Actually, it might be 24.
Chris,
Very cinematic.
You here? Bag's here. Where are you? You're not in the bag, are you?
Very cinematic, dude.
Hello. What do we have
Now
here?
we don't want to look at the phone because that's slow. We just close the bag. Now we're going to get introduced to Chris,
Maybe I shouldn't.
which is another main character of the game.
Chris?
Sam, hey.
He has a crush on Ashley. Which we'll meet soon enough.
Oh, so I found something kind of amazing.
What?
I'm not gonna tell you. You gotta see for yourself. Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
Gonna blow your mind. So, this is one of the reasons why this game was accepted to shots fired, because you shoot guns here, and then in a few other spots you shoot guns.
Pretty rad, right?
Still don't understand. Yeah, we're gonna do a bit of hunting of some bottles
beauty's
and
a
bags.
word that comes to mind. Why is this even here?
What do you mean?
What the hell is a shooting range doing at the base of
Achievement
the
unlocked.
lodge?
Has a crush on Ashley.
Have you ever met Josh's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks he's like Grizzly Adams or something. Wanna try?
Alright, so I haven't done this in a while, so I'm probably gonna forget which ones to shoot straight away. But
Alright.
I'll do it on the fly. Don't worry. I got this, dude. It's gonna be super fast. I thought the first one was on the right, not the left.
Nice shooting tits.
Alright. I'm bad. I'm a badass.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it was a wild case of beginner's luck.
Nah, I don't think so, girl.
So now the game gives us an option to shoot a squirrel. And if we were to shoot this squirrel, it would cause a bird to fly into Sam's face and cut her, which drastically affects the game later on. And it's also slower, so we don't shoot the squirrel.
Nice shot.
Your ass just got sacked.
Hey, sharpshooter, a ride's coming.
Those dance moves are pretty amazing, yeah.
Come on, Chris. The
This game is pretty cheesy when you look at it seriously. Where's he going? I was holding forward and he turned around. The game is fantastic. Do you have to look at this wanted poster?
Oh man, look at this.
Because video game wants you to experience the story, I guess.
Someone thought so.
Oh, come on. This place is abandoned most of the year. Nobody comes up here.
Hey, that's weird. Door's locked.
Yeah. Josh wanted us to keep it locked to keep people out.
He said that? What people?
I don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy.
So this is basically a waiting section. We have to wait for the tram to come down. We just kill time by doing nothing. Usually I like to walk up these stairs and walk back down them because it gives me some exercise. It doesn't. It just flips the camera, so I can see. We can get really close on Chris's face.
Car was closer.
Take a good look at him.
Guess we gotta wait.
Oh yes.
Trying to get the appeal of killing time at the
Chris
shooting
has a
range.
crush on Ashley.
How long is this gonna take?
Just make him
It's a
dizzy.
big mountain.
Yeah. So beautiful in the day, but at night just feels.
I wish the sensitivity was higher for this because it would be a lot more funny.
You gonna publish?
What?
Your pretty poem. The Sleeping Giant of Blackwood Forest.
This speed run is so fast. So you can use these stairs. The glitch in this game that you can do is you can clip out of bounds using stairs. Any stairs you can manipulate the game to make it force you through a wall, which is what you do. But obviously none of them are used in the run because they just soft lock the game most of the time.
Coming?
Yeah, well.
If somebody actually does find a skip in this game that saves time, I will pay them money. Because every single one that I've done just soft locks. I'm pretty sure it's the way the game is made. So yeah, that was the first part of chapter 1. Where we're basically talking to Ashley and Chris.
This was the right thing to do.
Ashley. I said Ashley, didn't I?
You know, getting everyone together on the anniversary. I mean, Josh seemed
Sam,
pumped about
whatever her
us all
name is.
doing something.
I do run this game.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good, good. It's hard to tell with him, and I don't know, kind of been worried.
No, it was a good idea.
I hope everyone else feels the same way.
We're all here, aren't we?
Well, this is
Bro, good talk.
all of my speedruns that I run are all glitched.
You know what? Let's just stop talking about it and enjoy the trip.
But Slower posted this marathon in the Outlast Discord, and it intrigued me to submit Dead Aim, because Dead Aim is one of the games that I run that is glitchless, that I run a lot.
We didn't even know each other existed.
And then I also submitted Dead Space 3 as well, after like literally a few days before the submissions closed. But then I didn't want to do that. So I asked very nicely if I could replace that with The Last of Us. So most of the games that I run are glitched, but some of them I run aren't. And I mean, if a game has glitches, usually I'll run the glitched version of that game, not the glitchless. But this game and Resident Evil Dead Aim both are glitchless anyway. Like, there's no glitches in them.
I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone right now.
But I totally agree when somebody says that a game, like if you do glitches, you know, it's not a speedrun, because that, like, the goal is to finish the game as fast as possible. Resident Evil Dead Aim is not trash. Okay. Also, this is Mike's new girlfriend, apparently, because Emily was Mike's girlfriend, but now she isn't.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet. What the hell?
Jess, hey.
Jessica, over here. Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Pressing buttons is hard, man. I don't know why they made the interact button R2, but they did.
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look, got a lot of meat on my bones. This is all muscle down here.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Well, what do we have
Chris.
here? My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining? I wonder.
Mike and MC
yeah.
were together.
Whoa. Drama.
There is some sections in this game where the interact just doesn't work. And you just have to hope that it will cooperate when you're, you know, because it's one of those ones we have to hold R2 and rotate the stick, and sometimes it just doesn't work, and it can lose you a lot of time. And in a game where it's all about movement and choices, losing 5 seconds is a run killer.
What? I mean, you know, whoever.
But since my PB, I did find a new strat that skips a little cutscene by falling off a, falling off a scaffolding, whatever. That saves about 10-15 seconds. So now we're introduced to Emily and Matt. So this is Emily, Mike's ex. She's also a bitch. And then we got Matt, which is me, obviously. Emily's new boyfriend. If that was me IRL, I would not be seen with her. Thank you. So my 2 favourite characters in this game are Mike and Josh. And we'll be meeting Mike literally right about now. That's Mike.
Jesus!
He's Emily's ex.
You guys.
Michael!
You really should have seen your faces right there.
Dude, I almost clocked you just now.
Nice one.
Michael, you're a jerk.
Come on.
Mike is like a dick, but
No need for violence.
when it comes down to it, he's a good guy. That's what Mike is.
Let's get into the spirit of things.
The spirit of things?
Emily's just
Seriously, what's wrong with
a
you?
bitch.
Just trying to lighten the mood, Em. Don't be like that.
Like what?
The way you're being, you always get like this.
Right, so we're gonna make a certain amount of choices
Michael,
here
you gotta step off.
to trigger something later on, which
Emily
is
and I
pretty
are
funny.
now, and that's just the way it is. I'm not gonna tell you.
And it
again.
also saves time.
Do we understand each other?
Well, I thought maybe we could move past all this. Be buds, but yeah.
There is a better choice you can make there where Mike acts like a woman and starts doing girly dances and shit, but it's slow, so I'm not doing it.
I think you got the message.
Kinda hot when you get all alpha, you know that?
crap.
What?
Hey, could you take these the rest of the way?
The bags?
Yeah.
If you could skip the dialogue in this game, there would be no game because the game is dialogue.
I need to go find Sam.
If you could skip all the cutscenes and dialogue, this run would be about like
I
15
totally
minutes,
forgot I needed to talk
20
to her
minutes,
before we get all the way up there.
probably.
I really can't wait. We're almost there.
Matt, the
It's
alpha
important.
gamer. Yeah.
Matt, please.
All right. Fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way. But you owe me one.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even, at least.
I'll think about it.
Just be careful.
See you up there, sweetie. Thank you.
Basically, I don't know. I like this game. I mean, I've played this is one of the longest games that I have been speedrunning. Technically, I've been speedrunning this game since it came out, which is nearly like 2.5 years ago. This is Ashley. She's the one that Chris has a crush on, but she also has a crush on Chris.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly. And not in the friend zone kind of way. They might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
Sorry if that scared you. I just can't tell you that's coming because it's just so cheesy of a jump scare. When I played the game casually, that scared the shit out of me, by the way.
For real. Scare you.
Gosh, oh my god.
Hey, wow. Man, I'm really sorry, Ash, Dan.
I mean, you can kind of see it coming,
What are you looking at?
but
See anything juicy with that thing?
Let
me check
I
it
don't
out.
think you expect something that cheesy to happen. So right here, I'm going to let him look through the telescope so he can see Mike and Emily hugging. And that will allow me to trigger a fight with Mike in the cabin, which is more funny, but it's faster than Emily and Jess fighting.
With him? Ever?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Matt.
So now we get to do a snowball fight. The first 2 chapters are relatively straightforward. The horror really doesn't kick in until about chapter 3, chapter 4.
Oh, you did not just do that.
Put your hands where I can see them. We've got you surrounded.
But who am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody?
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
Thing!
Crap.
Gotta try harder than that, hero.
Where are you hiding, little chickadee? Oh, ah! Hey!
Oh, snap!
Now the game will give us a choice soon to throw the snowball at the bird, but that's slow, so we won't be doing it. The game tells you not to throw it. Right here, you'll see that the game gives you the option. It'll say sometimes doing nothing is the right thing to do. But you can throw it at the bird, but we're not going to do that because that's slow.
Whoa! Ow!
Right.
Why don't you just...
And then what?
Oh,
No more.
oh yeah. Oh, more. Oh, you're going down.
Alright, now they're going to get it on. Close your eyes, kids.
Done.
So I used to pick the option for this to throw a snowball in his face, but it's actually faster to kiss him. So that's what I'll be picking.
All right, all right.
My. So are we calling it my favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady.
Oh, they're getting it on. Calm down, people.
Wow.
There is a really good scene in this game later on, which which you'll see in chapter 3.
We should get up to the lodge.
Yeah. It's so nice out here, though. Pretty breathtaking.
I mean, I could stay out here for pretty much ever, provided I was making out with you the whole time.
Just making out?
Quote, unquote.
Well, I think we might freeze to death somewhere in between those quotes.
I'm not sure how good this run is so far, but it's alright. I mean, the movement at the start was pretty bad, but everything else has been pretty decent. Is there any anal sex in this game? If you want there to be, there can be. It's up to you. You can decide what happens, you know, with these choices, you know.
Hello again. And how are we feeling?
So now we got the Doctor again, Dr. Hill. This time he's going to show us what was scared of.
Years of experience, you don't think.
Hold on, it's either I can't actually remember. It's either he wants to ask us what we're scared of or who we don't like.
This time.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to try to understand.
So he asks us what we're scared of. Now, I'm going to be holding right for every single choice apart from the last one. The last one is a dog. And depending on the last choice you make will depend on what he says. And the last two choices are thunderstorms and dogs. So thunderstorms is obviously a longer word than dogs. So we pick dogs because it's faster. I think it's faster anyway. Thanks for the luck, Hyper. So we're just going to pick right for all of these. Doctor is creepy, yeah. Also, if we pick that we're afraid of zombies, a cool thing happens to the Doctor throughout the game. Oh yeah, I shit myself.
Sorry. You're doing very well. Don't be nervous.
What do these choices matter? Oh, they matter a lot. Depending on what you pick that you're afraid of will depend on what the game does to scare you. And like I said, one of the things that you can do is if you pick that you're afraid of zombies, the Doctor will turn into a zombie throughout the game. So he'll start to get cuts on his face, and by the end of the game he's literally turned into a zombie. Which is something that if you don't pick you're afraid of zombies when you play this casually, you won't know that. So we're going to pick dogs here. And then when we get the choice between thunderstorms and dogs, we pick dogs. And then that's it done. So he's going to say that we're afraid of zombies.
This is very interesting. Thank you for answering so diligently.
Yeah, this game is pretty optimized. Spiders, zombies, and dogs. So since we're scared of zombies, he'll turn into a zombie. Does the run kill best girl, aka Emily? Of course the run kills Emily. Of course, dude. If it didn't, I wouldn't run the game.
Well, I'm afraid.
Yeah, this any percent is basically just the fastest route to finish the game. And believe it or not, the fastest route to finish the game isn't killing everyone. There will be one person that will survive at the end of the run. If any of you guys have seen a run of this game before, you'll know who it is. But I'll let you guys just try to guess or decide. Guess or decipher who it's going to be. But one person will survive.
Oh, come on. She deserves it.
Hannah! What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It was just a prank, Han.
First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual
Is there any tech?
Winter Getaway.
I mean, it's mostly just knowing what to do where. There is a few skips in the run, but they're kind of intended skips that you wouldn't think of. So towards the end of the game, you can skip a huge chunk of the level, which saves like 10 minutes. Which if you're playing it casually, I don't think you would actually do, because you actually have to really mess up a level for it to happen. Right, so now we're on chapter 2.
Every time I climb it.
Oh yeah.
Now we're introduced with Josh, Anna and Brett's brother, those 2 girls that died at the start of the game.
Come on, you grew up here. It probably feels like it's shrinking.
I guess that's true.
When are you gonna install some cell towers up here? I'm getting withdrawals already.
You got a spare million lying around, I'll fix you right up.
Funny you should say that. I think I left it in my other jacket.
Oops. Hey guys, get up here okay?
Yeah. Oh, more or less, but it is so good to see.
What's up with him?
But yeah, there's no useful tech. You can clip through walls by using stairs, but it's not useful. And obviously, since this is a glitchless marathon, even if they were useful, I wouldn't be doing them anyway.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, man.
So Matt and Emily are a thing now, right?
Yeah, so it seems.
I mean, what's Mike think of that?
I have a feeling Mike's already got his hands full, you know what I mean?
Freed from Sweden. You're onto something there. You're close, buddy. You're close.
Maybe there's another way in.
There are a million ways in.
It is a girl that survives. I'll let you guys that. None of the guys survive. It's one of the girls survive.
We should break in.
I don't think it's technically breaking in if you own the place, right?
Hey, not if I don't report you. Lead the way, coachies.
Hey, Ash.
Rip Mike, yeah. It's a sad moment when Mike gets gets offed.
Good, but a little cold. I think I could use some time curled up by the fire.
Yeah, that does sound pretty nice.
Don't. Oh, I thought I was about to walk on the stairs then. So, like I said, the movement in this game is sometimes pretty janky. Like right here, I'm going to try to turn this corner, and sometimes I can hit a wall. We won't be talking to Josh there because that's slow. But I didn't hit the wall. We're good. Don't worry about it. The optimized movement game is still on the go.
Well, we got ourselves a thinker. Nice one.
Actually, slower. He dies first in this route that I use, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Matt dies first. Oh, no. He doesn't. He dies second. He dies second. But he doesn't die last. Here we've got one of the best lines in the game that Josh said. Josh says a lot of interesting lines in this game, but this is one of them.
Yeah, you know, with the climbing up the rope.
Whoa.
Did I do that?
I don't think so. Here, use this.
Nothing is prearranged. It depends. Like whoever dies,
Whoa, Chris, I just got
depends on what you do.
Yeah?
I'm not saying that
What is it?
the game is predetermined of who's gonna die. I'm saying that I'm gonna be doing the fastest route to get everyone killed.
I don't
And
follow. How's a stick of deodorant gonna help?
you know, he dies for me second.
Oh yeah, now I gotcha.
Flamethrower.
Just like we did with the little army dude.
Yeah, it all comes down to choices. It depends on what you do. Depends on who dies.
Bye, frozen lock.
Bingo. All right, so you got this. I'm gonna go sort something out. You up for hunting around in the dark for a little bit?
Nope, but I'll do it.
Godspeed, Pilgrim.
So right here, these stairs can sometimes be a little janky, and I can't get up them properly. Okay.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, so there is a run where everyone survives, called All 8 Survive category. But I just prefer running the fastest route possible because it's bad enough having to play this game for 4 hours, let alone longer. But to be fair, the All 8 Survive category isn't that much longer than any %. Just a bit.
Get the fuck? Ah.
So now we've got the spray to make a flamethrower to open this door.
We're freezing our buns off out here.
It's just a cute little baby Wolverine.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
It's like a bear. It's a bear,
God,
dude.
that thing freaked me out.
What was it? Are you okay?
Or
It was like
tiger.
a bear or a tiger or something.
Oh, it was just a cute little baby Wolverine.
Baby.
Don't worry, buddy. You're gonna be a big boy soon.
Yeah, Josh dies no matter what you do in the game. But there's a secret thing you can do at the end of the game where he actually turns into one of the enemies.
Sweet home.
So technically he doesn't die, but he's not really Josh anymore.
Even if it's still kind of freezing in here.
I'll get a fire going.
This place barely looks any different.
It's just Josh Josh dies in All 8 Survive anyway.
Not a lot of
I think,
action
if I remember correctly. You just have to save all the others.
What's up, party people?
Right, so here we are. Now we are going to make Matt and Mike fight. Get ready for the best fight you have ever seen.
You'll do.
Yeah. Come on in. Take a load on.
Get ready for it. This is the most manliest fight you will ever witness.
Right?
Whoa. Easy there, cowboy.
Mike, stay away from our girlfriend.
Dude.
Oh, here we go.
Stay away from Emily. Emily? Why would I want anything
Oh, here we
to
go.
do with
Oh, yes,
Emily?
here we go. Oh, it's kicking off now.
Such a dick, man. Nobody wants you here.
Seriously, what's your problem, meathead?
Oh, yes.
Hey, get off me!
Put him in the headlock, dude.
What the hell is wrong with you two?
I just realized something. You guys probably haven't noticed it,
Back here to have a
but I forgot to add delay to my microphone.
Mike, why don't you and Jess
So that means that my voice is going to be way ahead of what I'm doing in the game by like a second and a half, and that is my fault. I was in such a rush to set up, I completely forgot to do that, so let me do that quickly.
So, Josh, should we get this fire going?
Where's my bag?
Huh?
My bag, the little bag with the pink pattern, the one I got on Rodeo. Matt, are you listening? Oh my God, don't you remember next to the Italian shoe place where I got the stilettos?
That should be better now. My mic should be my mic should be in sync with the game now.
Asking about my leather jacket.
Right, because she gave a shit about your designer leather jacket.
Why do you hate my jacket?
Matt, I need my bag.
Oh my God, Em, maybe you just forgot it.
Do you seriously think I'd forget my bag?
Well,
do you?
Also, I should point out that this is the regular version of the game. So there is two versions of this game. There is the extended edition, and then there's just the plain vanilla game.
Very warm.
I am playing on the normal version, the normal version of the game, and that means that I get to skip the extended editions section, which is about 4 minutes long.
I'm gonna go take a bath.
It's just another section of the game that you get to play through, which takes about 4 minutes. Now, if you have previously owned the extended edition and you want to run the any % version, you need to buy the any %, just the regular version of the game, and then you need to play the game on a different user, because the extended edition DLC is tied to the account and you can't delete it. So if you play the normal version of the game, it will still pick up the DLC, so you need to play it on a different user to not have the
Hey, porn
DLC.
stars. Gonna need these.
Porn star?
I'd pay to see it.
So I own like 3 copies of this game, sadly.
No worries, man. Oh,
I own the PSN version, which is the extended version. I own this version, which is the normal version, and then I own the extended version on disc as well.
Oh, I almost forgot.
gotta fire up the generator so you can see where you're going. It's dark out there.
Alright. Roger that.
I think Josh was flirting with me.
Okay. You want to invite him up with us?
Wait, really?
What? No.
Now this part is probably one of my least favorite parts of the game because it's just shit. Honestly, I prefer the parts in this game where I don't have to do anything. I can just sit there and talk shit about the game. I love those parts.
Now, that's something I can help you with.
But parts where I can lose time, nah. Too hard for me, dude.
I got a few things in mind.
Our generator sections in games are fabulous. Fabulous. Love them. How many endings are there? There's only one ending. The game will end the same way every time. The only thing that's different is how many people are alive. There is no multiple endings. There is a secret ending that you can get after the credits, I think, but that's it. The game will always end the same way.
Woo! You are a wizard.
So that guy right there is the stranger, which we'll see more of him later on.
Zam! The gates shall open.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, totally.
This game is cheesy. Freed from Sweden. This game is meant to be cheesy. I don't think it's meant to take itself 100% seriously, because if it did, that worries me. This game is what it's meant to be.
I am so psyched right now.
It's like a little adventure, a sexcapade.
Wow.
So we just walk past her there, nobody cares what she has to say. When does the rape and murder start? Eventually. The murder part. There's no rape in this game. Which is good because that rape is bad.
Something. Yeah.
Oh! Got to move. So now she's going to fall down a hole. And she's going to be confused as to how she didn't lose any limbs by falling down a hole.
Jess! Fuck! Hey, Jessica!
Yep. Hey. Okay.
Holy crap, you scared the heck out of me.
How do you think I felt?
You didn't hit your head or anything.
As far as I can tell, I still have all 7 of my limbs.
All 7 of them.
Yeah. Can you get out?
I don't know. I can hardly see anything down here.
So we're going to jump down to help her.
Alright,
because we are
just stay put.
saviors. Now, some guy actually accused me of splicing my run because of how fast I move this thing. Because you see, it looks watch, right? I'm gonna spin it as fast as I can. It's just gonna cut right there. He accused that little jump as a splice, but that's just me doing the thing really fast. Why would I splice a game where literally all you do is walk? I mean, I know I'm sad, but I'm not that sad. I mean, I'm sad enough for running the game in the first place.
Whoa!
Oh, holy crap! Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's fine. Don't worry about it, guys.
Oh, Nelly. This place is giving me the willies. And not the good kind of willies.
Can I offer you a little comfort and reassurance? insurance?
We'll save it for the cabin buster.
You alright?
Yeah. Close one.
I don't think this place is up to code.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's time to go.
It is time to go. This place is spooky. Oh! The movement in this game, man, I'm telling you, like, I'm stuck on something. And she slows down. This little corridor right here is like my least favorite in the entire game because you got her blocking you. And then you can hit the walls. He's walking really slowly for some reason. It's terrible. I hate it.
Finally, a little ray of hope.
He wants to see that ass. Don't blame him. Keeps blocking me, dude. Will anyone be Ethan? Probably.
Where do you see the Lincoln bedroom?
Oh, are you planning on getting presidential on me?
Take a ride on Air Force One?
All right. Ooh, a telescope. Gonna look at the trees, gonna look
Thick.
at the clouds, gonna look at the cabin. Whoa.
You alright?
I just saw someone at the cabin.
You saw spooks. No, she's spooked. Believe it or not, there is some sections in this game which actually are quite difficult in terms of QTs and stuff, which you can mess up. But they're not quite yet.
Watch out, bird brain.
So right here we need to pick a certain choice. We need to flirt with Jess as much as possible. Because there's a section in chapter 3 where we need something to happen. Something very important, and if that thing doesn't happen, I'll lose like 2 minutes. So, yeah. You need to basically flirt with her enough that you don't have to put any effort into getting her clothes off. And if you don't do it enough, then you have to put effort into getting her clothes off, and that takes time, so that's slow. Believe it or not.
Damn it, Josh. You have at least cleared out the path before sending us up here?
Really?
What?
I didn't figure you for the glass half empty type.
You got a better idea?
Stand back, Debbie Downer.
I don't know why there's quick time events for opening gates.
Oh, boo! Show off.
Hey, Mike. You've got something on your face.
Ah.
Woo!
Okay. Well, that's how it's gonna be. Jess? Jess?
Jessica!
Sammy!
What?
You wanna help me get this fire going?
She just disappeared into the abyss.
Well, I was just getting into the bath.
Oh. Oh, do you need any help with that?
Hardy har.
No, she's not dead yet.
All right, Josh. Let's see if you know how to hook
Yeah.
up the hot water in your big fancy lodge.
To be fair, considering I haven't played this game at all in 3 months, this one isn't going that bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse than this already. Turn around, wrong way.
Those things are a joke, man. They don't do shit.
No way, bro.
No way, bro.
Time, me and... Well...
Josh, no hot water's kind of major oversight.
This game can go bad. If I make a wrong decision, dude, I lose minutes upon minutes.
Alright, you guys see if you can find the spirit board.
And there's some shit that I don't have written down, and then if I'm not thinking ahead, I'll fail.
Okay. Guess so.
Brad, you're not gonna regret it. Yep.
Like I said, if I mess up that thing about Jess taking her clothes off, I will lose like 2 minutes. And that's just one wrong choice, and I can still mess that up. I've still got a few more choices that lead to that, and I can still mess them up. So, yeah. No way, bro.
Hey, you notice how I gave Chris and Ash a mission together? Yeah, I was thinking they could use some alone time.
And I just wish Chris would go for it. He's so paralyzed thinking she's gonna shoot him down.
It's not gonna happen.
Which thing?
Well, neither. If he doesn't go for it, which knowing Chris, he won't unless someone's holding a gun to his head.
So funny.
You know, Sam.
Yes, Josh?
I just wanted to say...
What?
It really means a lot to me that everyone came back this year, and you know, that you came, Sam.
Josh, we're here for you. Really, whatever you need, whenever, we're all gonna make it through this. Together.
I want us to have a good time, you know?
Oh, sometimes you can get ahead of Josh here. Let me see if I get it.
I think I can handle a little set of stairs.
Sometimes when you walk down them stairs, he'll like move backwards a bit and you can just get ahead of him, but it doesn't save any time, I don't think. Either way, so. Because he doesn't block you here, so it's fine.
Sorry to drag you down into the bowels.
Oh, just get me some hot water and I'll be super fine.
I mean, I wouldn't want you coming down here on your own, you know?
Well, it's definitely creepy down here.
Yep. Not a place to be on your own.
Alright, so now we need to do another don't move sequence.
Here, can you hold it?
So I will be putting my controller down. And if it fucks up somehow, then I'll be very angry.
So I can see what I'm doing.
This one's quite long. Incoming earthquake, dude. Dude, if that actually happened, I would be pissed.
Okay, first things first, we gotta increase the water pressure before we get the boiler fired up.
Sounds kind of complicated.
No, it's actually pretty simple. That's more like it. All right. 5 girls.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Matt.
What the hell is that?
Matt 10111. Apparently.
A lot of things. None of them nice.
Quit it.
I'm
just joshing you.
Oh, you were really freaked out.
I was not scared.
No, you just...
Missing the high five is actually slow because Josh just stares at you like, the fuck? Did you just not high five me, bitch? Like that. It gives you that look and then slow.
No.
So.
No, come on. I've been down here enough. This place makes all kinds of sounds. I mean, big old lodge has got to belch out sometimes.
Wait, okay, so you hear that too, right? Josh.
What?
The rhythm's like weirdly regular.
nothing regular about it.
I'm gonna go check it out.
What? Why?
Wouldn't you care, Freddy face?
No, it's probably just like not anything.
Oh, I thought that rocking horse was someone standing there. I never noticed that before. Have they changed the graphics in this game, man? Should we fail that QT because it's faster than actually doing it?
No! Come on! Why are these doors locked?
To keep out strangers!
To keep out strangers.
What?
Hey!
What the hell?
Boom. You just got mumped.
Oh, damn.
What?
Nice one. That was good.
What,
You just got
why
munked.
would you do that?
There's all this cool old movie crap down here. What was I? Was I not supposed to take advantage of the opportunity?
Are you serious? Were you in on this, Putz?
No, but I wish I was. That was too good.
I'm ready to admit that your dumb little prank may have a slight whiff of humor.
It's just a prank, bro.
I said nothing about jokes. I said your prank, which was dumb.
Holy crap, you were scared, admit it.
I was not.
Come on, you totally pissed yourself.
Josh.
What in God's name are you wearing?
I found my true calling.
Please tell me you're gonna take a vow of silence. Okay.
Changing the route in the middle, dude. So I knew that pressing circle there was fast. I mean, to fail that quick time event was faster, but I needed to test it. I just tested it. It's faster, so I've just changed my notes to fail it instead. So that's why I was typing.
Oh, but watch out for that, Josh.
Route is changed in the middle of the speed run. Oh my god. Typing intensified.
I would like to understand your feeling toward people who fear failure and worry about what others think of them. Do you share this fear? Is that so? Because
Who do you play as during the doctor visits? Ah! Well, you have to keep watching to find out. Nicolas Cage. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
And now, let us investigate your feelings toward other people in greater depth. What you value, what you respect in yourself and others.
So, I've recently changed my setup. I used to play my PS4 on a sofa. And do my speedruns on the sofa, but I've recently switched my PS4 to my monitor on my desk. So I'm actually sitting at my computer, and I don't know how this is going to go, playing this for 4 hours while sitting on my ass on the computer. At some point I might have to get up and walk around.
Such a giving and caring person. Very nice.
Because I literally haven't ran this game on this monitor and this table, this setup anyway.
We'll talk again soon.
We're out of time. Okay, goodbye. Now we get another intermission. Or no, it doesn't say previously. It doesn't say previously on Until Dawn. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Previously on Until Dawn.
It was just a prank, Han.
Today is the one-year anniversary of the dreadful tragedy of Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together. You know,
Those 3 min sessions though. This, if you're a person that likes speedrunning,
Butterfly effect.
this game is pretty chill.
Hey, get off me! Hey! What
But to enjoy running this game, you have to enjoy the game. It's just a chill run where you just chillax, and I mean there is some parts that are stressful, but most of it is just chill.
What in God's name are you wearing?
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
Watch out for
Oh
that,
yeah, this
Josh.
show is fantastic.
That's how it's gonna be. Yes? Jess?
So, it says here, to communicate
Alright,
with
let's have a look at the time that
worlds,
I'm at right now on the stream so I can get an idea of what pace I'm on.
and generally give yourself over entirely to the will of others, sublimating your every desire to the whims of the spirit.
Right,
master.
1:10:28. Right, let me have a look at my splits. I don't have my splits open, but I'm going to check them quickly.
Chris, come on, this is serious.
Oh, it's opened on the other monitor, hasn't it?
Oh,
You
shush.
bastard.
Let's try this.
Yes, please.
Okay then.
I can't reach it.
Ashley, since
Oh, it won't move.
you're a recent convert, why don't you be our
Okay, I can't look. Feels bad, man.
Okay.
Uh,
Is anyone there?
but I usually split when
Reveal
the
yourself to us if you're there?
after the previously on thing, and that was at 1:10:28. I'm not sure what my PB is at though, or what my PB would be.
Wait a minute.
Did you do that?
I didn't do anything.
It's moving again.
But I can't get my splits open on my other monitor.
H?
Trying to get it across from this monitor ain't working,
you moving
so
it?
I
can't
swear
look.
it's
Feels
just
bad, man.
moving.
Holy shit.
Help?
How are we supposed to help?
I don't know. What does it mean?
We need to know who it is if we're supposed to help them.
Yeah, this run is all about.
Who are you?
This run is all about the chat, the interaction of the
Here it
chat
goes.
with the run.
Okay, S.
I
As
People just love
E
this game and just love making fun of it in the chat. It's
Sister.
great. That's why I like
Sister.
running this
Oh,
game
come on. Is this for real?
Shut up.
because
Ask you who's sister.
it's
Josh,
fun with the chat.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, okay, well, which sister is it then?
Ashley, ask who it is.
Who
Now we pick Beth there because
are
it's
we
faster.
speaking to?
Obviously it's a
Beth?
shorter word than Hannah.
Is that you? Oh God,
This is messed up.
Josh, are you?
Fine.
Are you sure? Because we can stop.
No.
Dude, it's cool.
I want to hear what it says.
I don't know where to start.
Think about it. If this is actually Beth, I mean, we can find out what happened that night.
Okay. Let me think. Beth, we want to know what happened to you that night. Can you tell us? H A N N.
It's spelling Hannah.
Wait, it's still going.
K-I.
L L. Oh my God.
Killed. Guys, what's she talking about?
I don't know if I can keep doing this.
We have to.
Just stay calm. I think it's saying that someone killed Hannah.
I don't know.
I just ask it something else.
All right. Okay. Who killed Hannah? Who was it?
Who killed Hannah?
L I
Are they dead though?
B
The library. Maybe there's something in the library
B
here.
R O O.
Proof. There's proof.
In the library. Holy shit. Chris.
You know what? No, this is bullshit. This isn't real.
Josh, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I don't know if you think messing with me is somehow going to help me deal with my grief or whatever, but this is not cool.
Josh, no. You wanted to use the spirit board.
Hey, calm down. It's not
I
Ashley's
don't
fault.
need this right now, okay? You guys are full of it.
Should we go after him?
Ah, man, I mean, he'll be okay. Let's just give him some time.
I don't blame him. That was crazy. The pointer flew right off the table.
And if you were faking it, you were doing one hell of a job.
I wasn't faking anything. I think we should do what it says. We should look in the library.
Library.
Jess?
Loud noise is super scary. Fuck nuggets. Best line in video game.
Hun? Light of my life? Jess? Buddy, you in there?
You just called her buddy.
I totally promise I won't murder you. Oh! Oh my... No.
That was so good.
No.
Wait. You had to see this. You had...
I'm not seeing it. No. You recorded that?
Look at your face.
I was scared, Jet. You can't just jump out at somebody. I'm in the middle of the woods. It's scary.
I'm sorry to scare you.
If we send that to anybody,
You're what?
gonna kill
Yeah, there's a library in the snow
I didn't
forest.
know you had such a cute little ladylike scream.
Right, we're gonna do another flirty response.
You never really know someone until you've scared the pants off of them.
Or witty.
As far as I can tell, my pants are still
Same
on.
thing.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. Looks like you have to try harder.
A challenge, eh?
Well, I hope you're strapped in, because you're about
Bitch,
to
we
feel
playing
the full
Undertale.
force of my mind-melting
You could say
thrill
that.
skills.
Wow. Kind of like a real winter wonderland out here now.
Hey, girl, you know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Was it
there was
screaming?
no mention that we weren't allowed to swear,
Squirrel.
or at least not overly swear anyway.
Creep town.
Yeah, every once in a while, but there was no mention of anything that we weren't allowed to do. I need to throw this rock
No.
because it's fast.
Hello? Someone there?
If you know me, I swear a lot, so. I mean, I can not swear if I don't have to, but there was no mention of not swearing.
That thing almost killed us.
I didn't really know the stance move. See, so right there I was meant to move straight away, and she was supposed to move out of the way, but she didn't move anyway. But it's fine because I still managed to get past. Also, the game right here feels like it's running at like 15 FPS.
Michael.
If it looks very cinematic for you, it looks very cinematic for me too.
Yeah.
The deer right there, very scary.
What is that?
Now, there's two options you can pick here. And I used to pick the one to put the deer out of its misery, because it's actually more funny. But it's actually faster to comfort it. So that's what I'll be doing.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
It was on the rules in the forums, was it? I didn't notice
Hey,
that.
bud.
That's my bad then.
The poor thing.
That's my bad. I didn't notice that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Mike, it's in so much pain.
Pick the romance
It'll be
option
over
and
soon.
molest the deer.
Okay, buddy. It'll be over soon.
Right, I need to not mess this part up.
Run!
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
I don't know!
Oh, there's a bird! Over here! Mike! Get over here!
It's a bear! It's gotta be a bear!
Oh, we're good. We are good.
Jess, get up! Hurry! Hurry!
Oh my god! That was close.
So we have succeeded in getting her to take her clothes off straight away.
Holy crap,
I didn't
I
mess
feel
any
like
of
I
those
just
up,
ran
so
a
we should be
marathon.
good for that. You know what I'm saying?
Was it a bear?
Thanks for the look, Oz.
Gotta be. Things are crazy fast.
I mean, I didn't see it.
Hey, things not gonna come barging in, I promise.
How can you be sure?
Because I'm pretty sure bears don't know how to open.
Oz, are you still commentating with Flame
Where?
on
On the
UC3?
internet.
Really? Okay. Well, this isn't the internet, Jess. Right? This is real life. And I promise you that no bear or anything else is gonna open that cabin door.
I guess you're right. Okay. I'm almost feeling relaxed again. Almost. Huh.
Yeah, okay.
Typical. This is not the cozy chalet I was promised, Mike.
Yeah, it's a bit drafty or something, right?
Well, there is a fireplace.
Come on. We don't need a fire to heat things up.
Michael, I am a lady, and a lady needs a proper romantic setting.
Okay.
A lady would like to cuddle up with her man by a nice cozy fire bathed in atmospheric mood lighting.
Right. Well, it'll get plenty toasty once we're rubbing up against each other.
Mike,
Yeah.
fire and mood lighting.
Fire.
Yes. My lady.
Shit. Fuck. Mike!
What?
Oh, crap.
What?
Where is it?
What? What's wrong?
Gone. It is gone, okay?
Jess, slow down. What is gone?
My freaking phone, Sherlock.
Can you find it?
Crap. No. I must have dropped it outside.
Oh. Shit.
I can't lose my phone. My parents will kill me.
You can always get
Mike is afraid of
That's
fire,
like my fourth one
confirmed, yeah.
this year.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Oh,
he dies by
oh,
fire,
look for it.
so
It's gotta be outside.
there's that.
Yeah, I
Maybe it's all,
don't think
maybe it's
we'll
like a
bother.
deep connection with the game, the fact that he dies by fire.
Fine.
It all makes sense now.
Looky. Who's gonna fire up some nookie?
You've been dying to use that line since we got here, haven't you?
Well, these can fail. Yep, see, it's not working. Not working. I'm literally. There we go.
This'll take care of the mood lighting.
That's one that means this run's dead now, because that wouldn't work. It just doesn't work sometimes. It's nothing I can do.
Man 1, fire 0.
Spoilers.
Very nice. Bravo.
Alright, so now they're gonna get straight down to business. No farting around.
All right, my lady.
They're gonna get right into the action.
Comes next.
And that's what all those choices did. It meant we didn't have to work to make her get her clothes off. It just happens.
Oh, hell yeah.
It tells you how long it is. There's an estimate at on the left. It says 4 hours. Oh, here we go, boys. This is the best dialogue in this entire game. Get ready for it. This is the best dialogue. Not yet. In a second. In a second. Oh, I banged my table.
Mike? What is that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, go find out now, please.
Yes, ma'am.
It's
What?
your phone.
So this is the best part of the game right here.
What? How is it my phone?
I don't know. It just
Bob's.
came through the window.
It's Bob's, guys.
Oh, for fuck's
Calm down,
sake,
lads.
God damn it.
What?
Those goddamn assholes probably followed us out here to fuck with us, and just when we were getting down to business. tricks! That means you! I know! You're out there. The fuck are you trying to do? You want to ruin our fun that bad? Well, guess what? You can't! You can't ruin our good time because Michael and I are gonna fuck. That's right, we are going to have sex and it's gonna be hot. So enjoy it because I know we're going to.
Best dialogue. Right, let's get to it. Right now, let's get to it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Never mind. She did. Keep the casting professional game.
Do you really think the girls were communicating with us?
This game is rated 18.
I don't know if I wish they were or if I wish they weren't.
I guess we should find out.
Josh looked
Oh!
really freaked out at the
I got
seance.
stuck on the corner.
He looked like he was keeping it together, but
Do you think we shouldn't have mentioned his sisters?
it's why we came back up here.
Yeah, but not to like have a seance. Maybe we went too far. Holy crap!
Are you okay?
I think so. Look,
What?
there was something behind the books. What is that?
Is it a button?
Why would there be a button?
That's a good question.
Should I push it?
That's what buttons were for, I guess. Whoa, panel opens. Head explodes.
Are we like in a movie right now?
If we are, I hope it's a rom-com.
Leave it to the Washingtons to have secret passages in their house?
I mean, maybe they didn't even know. This place is super old.
So, should we take a look?
Yeah, after you.
Right, so the game wants us to go in there,
Gee, thanks.
but we don't have to. We can just leave. Because going in there is slow. And I'm all about going fast.
What was that? That was really bizarre.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Why would there be a whole secret room back there with the button and the moving wall if it was just empty?
So,
Oh, my back is starting to hurt now.
thinking about something I saw.
How long have I been playing for? An hour and a half? Feels bad, man.
There was like this wanted poster, like full on.
We've got 2.5 hours left.
So?
And Sam really thought there was someone following her around.
So what you're saying, there's some criminal up on the mountain with us?
Well, no, I wouldn't say that exactly, but I mean it.
I do suck at sitting.
What? Okay, anything
I
is
am
possible.
a...
Just keep your eyes peeled, okay? If you see something, say something.
I'm a bad person at sitting properly.
You hear that?
That was Josh!
Coming from the kitchen.
Mate, this is some intense gameplay, okay? Intense gameplay.
Ashley, what's going on? Let me in! Ashley, I'm gonna... Ash? Ash! Hey!
Did you do barrier skip? Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Leon is dead, feels bad, man. Does everyone die? Everyone dies but one. One person will survive in any percent. Now we're back to the doctor. And Abby's going to ask us who we like, which characters we like the most. And for this I usually just pick what I actually prefer in the game. Because I don't actually think whatever you pick here actually makes a difference on the game, but
Pictures of people that you have come
I just
to
pick
know.
the actual ones.
But maybe you don't like them as much as you pretend to. Well, this is an exercise in honesty. Tell me which person from each pair you like the most. Take your time.
Just a word of warning, this game is only on PS4. It is a PS4 exclusive. So I'm just picking who I actually prefer. Or at the very least close to that. The boys.
Tell me, in this little game you're playing so diligently, who is it that you most dislike? A bit too bitchy for your taste. Often the lack of confidence manifests itself as overconfidence. Think about that. Is that not just a little bit like... Oh, once again, I'm afraid we're out of time. We'll talk again soon.
Hold on!
There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. Apparently, he had warned them against pursuing their construction project in Blackwood Pines and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
S.
I...
S. T.
Mate, the doctor part's for the best
Asking
part.
whose sister?
Josh, it's gotta be...
Which sister is it?
So that was chapter 3. And now we're on probably one of the hardest chapters in the game. And this is probably going to go really bad. I have to do a lot of quick time events, a lot of stuff, and I'm literally out of practice, and this is going to be terrible. This is going to be really bad. Yeah, that's the Mr. Robot guy.
Oh fuck, what the fuck? Jessica! Oh my god! Oh my god! Jess! Jess!
So I'm going to fail this QTE here. All these QTEs that I'm doing are very important to make something happen.
Jess! No!
So now, all those choices that I made, going left at the end to take the safer path and failing that QTE at the start, will make Jess die here.
Jessica! Jessica!
Help me! Oh no! Michael!
Jess! No! Oh, God!
Fast walk to the rescue.
Jessica! No, Jessica. No, Jessica.
And now I'm going to be doing a little trick, which is a relatively new strat. So I need to climb up this thing. It's really hard, actually. But I need to fail it at the start. I need to fall on the first one and have to start climbing again, because that will skip a cutscene at the start of Chapter 5. This game is very intricate like that. So on this first one right here, I need to fail. So I'm going to fall. And then climb again. And that will skip a cutscene at the start of Chapter 5.
Okay. Okay.
That's actually really hard. Because if you mess up one of those QTEs, you fall all the way back to the bottom and you have to do it all over again. If you fail that, script run. Because, okay, right, how do I explain this? So you're chasing this guy, right? And you need to keep up with him. And in the game's mentality, if you fail, like, okay, how do I explain this? Because it's really awkward to explain. At the start of Chapter 5, you get to this guy at the sanatorium. This guy we're chasing right now. And if you get there quick enough, he is in the middle of doing something. And you have to watch him do this thing where he goes to get his dogs from the left. But if we fall there, we don't have to watch him do that. That cutscene takes around 25 to 30 seconds, and falling off that loses about 10 to 15. So it saves about 10 to 15 seconds overall to fall there. I found it by accident. I wouldn't say I found it by accident, but I knew that there was sometimes you would get a long cutscene or a short cutscene there. And then I figured out that the reason why I got the short cutscene was because I fell off that climb. And then I tested it at shots fired, and it actually works. It gives you the fast cutscene. So, which is nice.
Oh no. Ashley! Ash. Ash. What the fuck?
Tut, where are you going?
Ash?
Cooperate, game. I don't know what he was doing then. I held right and he just turned left.
Ashley! Anyone out there? Ashley? Ash!
To be fair, that saving 15 seconds with that climb falling is actually pretty big, considering that most of the time saves that were found as of recent are just pretty straightforward, like a second or two in there. Like I said, the biggest time save in this game in terms of a choice is like 10 minutes.
Ash! Ashley!
Right here, I need to stick to the right-hand side. If I walk too far to the left, I will trigger that thing to fall, and that is slow. I did that in my world record, I think. I walked too far to the left, and that thing fell down, and it puts you in like a little cutscene, and it's really slow.
Hello, and thank you all for joining me. Tonight, we're going to conduct a little experiment, sort of test. Now, for this experiment, we'll need the cooperation of our 2 test subjects. Joshua.
There's no glitches in this game. Well, no. Okay, there is glitches in this game, but there's no skips. Silver Fox.
Which subject will live, and which will die.
So this game is glitchless anyway.
Please.
So right here, I'm gonna do something. So it's gonna give me the option of who I want to save.
You will find a lever placed directly in front of you.
I'm going to confuse the game, kind of. I'm going to pick to save Ashley on the dialogue. No, I'm going to choose that I want to save Josh on the dialogue option.
Okay, this is gonna be okay.
So it'll come up in a sec. I'm going to choose to save Josh.
Dude, buddy, let's just think about this for a minute.
You can't let me die.
Just give me a second. I can't think straight. Just...
Right, so right here, I'm going to choose to save Josh. And then I'm going to choose to save Ashley.
I'm sorry.
Chris, please. Oh, God. This is insane. This is nuts.
So now I've chosen to save Ashley. And what that does is the game...
Oh, no, it's a mistake. That's not what I meant.
He gets confused. He's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, and that's faster. Because he's saying that he didn't mean to pick that, and it was an accident. And that dialogue is faster than you actually picking the person that you chose that you wanted to save.
No, don't look, Ashley.
Why
Don't
can't I look? Chris, please tell me he's okay, please.
Just a prank. It's just a prank, Han.
I'm coming, Ash. I'm gonna get you. I'm letting you down. Shh, stop, please. Come on, let's get you down. Come on, we're gonna get you out of here.
No!
You gotta go, okay?
Chris! Ashley!
Graphic bloody death. It's a dude.
Are you okay?
Chris, what happened?
Feels bad.
Josh, what, dude?
He said, right in front of us, man.
What are you talking about?
Maniac.
Maniac?
Oh my God, we gotta get out of here.
I don't understand what happened.
There's a maniac, and there was a
Maniac.
It was either him or Ash, and I didn't know what to do. It come right through, man, spilling out fucking everywhere.
What? Oh my God, Chris, what?
And I killed him.
Oh, Chris.
I killed him. It was my fault, man.
No, this is insane. We need to go get some help.
We cut right in half.
We're gonna figure this out.
Matt, we need to go get help now.
And we should look for the others.
Mike and Jess are off 69ing each other, and who knows where Sam
I
is.
think she's in the lodge.
Fine, you're right. Get everyone else together, but if there's a maniac running around, I think we need to get some help too, right? Not just wait around.
But what about...
Why are we still talking about this? Let's go!
Chapter 4 is like one of the shortest chapters in the game. That was basically chapter 4.
Hello again. Things are getting pretty tense up there, aren't they? Is the night going the way you hoped it would?
Oh yeah, it's going fabulous.
I see. And you think that these poor people are getting what they deserve?
Yes.
I'm trying to help you. And this game you're playing.
Basically, Guy. Yeah, that's basically the premise. Getting everyone killed as fast as possible.
I can't say that you're being very charitable.
Making the right choices, movement.
Do you intend to continue with this elaborate self-indulgence? Do you even believe that I am real?
Killing teens is optimal, yeah. Very optimal.
The heart of the problem, it all comes down to this. Can you really tell anymore?
Game's long, man. Just 2 more hours. I wasn't prepared for this, dude. Like, I knew as soon as I saw the estimate for the run that the guy didn't turn up for was exactly 4 hours. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to throw in until dawn. My life, dude. So that was chapter 4.
What the hell's that?
That could be a lot of things.
My notes are really bright on my other monitor.
Here's our one-way ticket.
Blinding me.
Spirit realm.
Where's my mouse?
I've
There's
just
my mouse.
been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball.
Killer is
So have
Tide
fun.
Pods.
Oh, we can do this! Jessica! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shit.
So I'll try to explain
As a
this.
person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown.
So
Still the old sanatorium
this is the
on
start of
mountain.
chapter 5, and you will see what cutscene I'm talking about. So right here, when you're climbing over the wall, if I didn't fall off that scaffolding thing in chapter 4, what would happen is it would look at the basement door with the dogs. But right at the start of this cutscene, it's going to look at the main door.
That's really nice.
The main double doors. He's going to come out the main double doors. Yeah. Near the main double doors. If I hadn't have fallen off that thing, it would look at the hole in the wall to the left, which would show a different entrance. The cutscene's there to show a different entrance, but because I fell off, I got here slower. Technically, I got here slower, so he's not doing that, and he's just going straight in. It's hard to explain, but it saves like 15 seconds. So this chapter's pretty straightforward. There's not many options that we have to do, but there is one important choice we have to make in this chapter, or in this section of the sanatorium, which will make us be able to save 10 minutes later in the game. People that like animals won't like this choice, but I have to do it. I don't like doing it, but I have to do it because it saves a lot of time. No. Oh, yeah. Josh. Technically, Josh died. Yeah. Press F for Josh. Technically, rip Josh, yeah. Exactly, guy. Exactly. Less characters, less shit to do.
Oh shit. Gross.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. What happened to his rifle? I never noticed that before. Maybe he dropped it, I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure why he doesn't have it. But he doesn't have it, apparently. Why did I go the long way there? I don't know. Matt, why aren't you screaming like over the jump scares? Oh, that's a good point. Thought about this game's terrifying, dude. Absolutely terrifying.
Okay, let's check this out.
Exactly. Great speedrun to have lunch to. Even though it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon for me, and it will be 8 when I'm finished with this amazing speedrun. Fun fact for you. This music here that plays, this music right here is actually in Dead Space 3. It uses the same music in 2 different games. I don't remember which part it's in Dead Space 3, but it's in Dead Space 3. Which was the game that the other game I was going to run at this marathon, but I'm running Last of Us instead. Oh. Is that why you run both games? Yeah, Oz, yeah. It's all about the sounds, you know. I heard the sound in Dead Space. I was like, oh, I have to run it now because it's in the same game. Right, so here's a choice is coming up that I have to make in order to save a lot of time towards the end of the game. So there's going to be a wolf here, and I have to kick the wolf in the face. I need to do that in order to save time at the end of the game. That is probably one of the most important choices that you have to make in this game.
What have we here? Come on. Nice.
We got a hot pistol, dude. Oh yeah. Walking through those tiny doorways is actually quite difficult because they're so small. And if you touch things in this game, you just stop moving. I seem to have a knack for running games that like to stop your movement when you hit walls and shit, apparently. Another one of them is Constantine, my favourite speedrun. Oh, I should have submitted Constantine. That's glitchless, dude. Damn it.
Okay.
Feels bad, man. Forgot about that. Sometimes I forget that that game is actually glitchless. My PB / world record is 3 hours, 50 minutes and 7 seconds. My goal for this game is to get it under 350. My goal is to get a 349 something. Which is doable, but not with this run now. I've messed up too much.
I can't believe Josh is dead.
I can't believe how he died.
No, I mean, what if they were wrong?
What?
Maybe we should have checked the shed to see if it was really true.
I don't know. There are some things that once you see them, you can never unsee them.
Yeah, I guess, but some things you have to see for yourself.
I'll take their word for it. Look! An axe. I feel better with an axe.
Oh, what now? This is locked,
No problem,
Matt.
Flame.
Well, break the door down, will ya?
Whoa, wait a second. We start smashing shit down, he's gonna hear us.
Well, you got any better suggestions?
Yeah, the doctor is Peter Stormare, yeah.
About... Look!
What?
A window.
That's great, Matt. I can just about fit my lip balm through that little slot.
No, come on.
You will never fit through there, big guy.
Okay, fine. Here goes. I'm gonna huff, and I'm gonna...
Shh, just do it!
There is a Constantine game. I mean, it's alright. It's not the best game in the world, but it's alright. It is pretty shit. But I have a knack for running bad games, so. That's what she said. What about keeping this stream professional, man?
This is crazy.
We were here just a few hours ago. This must have just happened.
What the fuck is going on?
It's got to be the guy, the one who got to Chris and Ash and Josh.
He's got to know this is the only way back.
Don't say that.
Look, the cable car's all the way out there.
Well, I mean, that's not far, right? You can jump it?
I'm good, but not that good. Flattered, though.
Well, Matt, if you can't jump that, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
He doesn't know, man.
Everything
Get
is,
up there, son.
Busted up.
I think they knew exactly what they were doing. Great. No keys, no cable car. So, back to square one.
Matt, we need another plan. We can't just sit around and do nothing.
Hey, look! Fire tower.
Huh. Maybe that old fire tower will have like a radio or a phone or something.
It might.
Well, it's not like we have any other options.
Probably, yeah.
Matt, we gotta get to that radio!
We can use the radio to call for help. Somebody's gotta pick up the signal.
Oh, well, someone's learning to play by the rules.
What? What rules?
Rule number 1, Emily is always right. Rule number 2, nothing else matters because Emily is always right.
Uh-huh.
Such a bitch, dude. What, should we let her leave first? If we go ahead of her, then it's very slow. She has to get there before we do.
Oh, hold up.
What's cooking? Good looking?
Getting us out of here, Mr. Meat for Brains.
Give her a bit humping, you know what I'm saying?
just like magic. Come on down. We can totally get out here this way.
You all right?
Yeah.
I wish she would die if you let her fall
you
there.
should go first to
But
protect
she
me.
doesn't. He doesn't. It's very sad.
Okay. Okay, easy now.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Almost. Almost.
I'm feeling kind of faint.
Don't look down.
Whoa.
Okay.
Holy cannoli, thank God that's over.
Yeah.
Holy cannoli. Holy cannoli, Batman. What, so you can get ahead of her here, but it's really difficult. I haven't done it in a long time. You have to take a specific line and you can walk in front of her.
But, okay, if it doesn't...
But it's kind of awkward.
We need a plan.
Probably won't get it.
We can just climb down.
Climb down
Yeah,
what?
it ain't happening.
The mountain.
Are you serious?
What's the big deal? It's not like it's floating in the sky.
It might as well be. It's pitch black out.
Hey, hopefully we won't have to.
You think the psychopath is just gonna give up and run away?
No. But maybe we should find a safe spot. Hole up, wait it out. It'll be a lot easier to figure this all out in the morning.
As long as we don't hide in the lodge, that's where he expects us to go.
Oh, what the hell did I just... What? I walked into something and just stopped moving. That's a tree. And we turn around as soon as that triggers. Get away from it. That was slow.
Matt, what is that?
That was kind of slow.
I don't know.
Jesus!
Oh, the deer puns coming in hot, boys. Alright, so calm down, lads, but we're gonna see Sam in a towel now. Settle down. Settle down.
Hello? Guys? What are you doing out there? Creepy.
The banging tune.
Okay.
Banging tune, mate. Fun fact for you, if you care. In the PS3 version of this game, which was scrapped, before the characters were given actual proper actors and actresses, the character of Sam actually was nude there, and you could see her boobies. Just thought I'd throw that out there, in case anyone cared, because that is real. But then I take it that when they got Hayden Panettiere to play Sam, didn't want them to see their boobies, so they removed it. Full spad, man.
Chris? Mike? Emily? This is really getting out of hand, okay? It was all
You gotta have that
very
eye candy,
funny,
dude.
haha. Look at Sam walking around in a towel, but now I just really want this to be over, all right? You had enough? Okay, if you were trying to freak me out, guess what? You succeeded.
Find some other websites. That's true. There's a lot out there. The only thing that's censored in the Japanese version is the part where Josh dies by the saw. In the Japanese version, that scene just gets blacked out. You can't see anything. You just hear what's happening. You can't see it. Which is lazy to me. They could have actually cut it out entirely, so then it would have saved time to use the Japanese version.
Hello,
No,
Samantha.
they just blocked it out, so it doesn't save time.
Looking for me? I don't think you'll have much luck by looking, Samantha. You're only going to see what I want you to see. And I have quite a lot to show you.
Going on.
It's not
Open your
censored
eyes.
extremely slower. It's just that part. I remember looking to see if the Japanese version was viable, and literally the only thing that was changed was that section with Josh with the saw. That was literally it. Nothing else was changed.
Do you think these were the last happy moments?
I mean, it might be worth picking up the Japanese version to try it, see if there is anything else, like minor stuff that might help for a speedrun that's been changed, but it's quite expensive and I'm not going to buy another version of this game. Maybe in the future I might pick one up and see what the differences are, if there is any more.
8,
No.
7.
Please, no.
So right here it's faster to not do anything.
Sam.
We're just going to wait.
So sorry.
I mean, he's got really slow reactions if it took him that long to grab me. Or was that good, like 10 seconds? Yeah. Pretty slow.
Now, that was exciting, wasn't it? Well done. The game seems to be going very well. Yes. All the good work we did exploring the source of your fear. And you've just gone and used it for ill. Your overwhelming fear of failure. You have turned it against these people who use it desperately want to torment. Has it been worth it?
And that was chapter 5.
We gotta get out of here.
I don't understand what happened.
There's a maniac!
Oh, this is insane. We need to go get some help.
Hello? Guys?
Hello, Samantha. Looking for me?
We should look for the others.
Mike and Jess are off 69ing each other, and who knows where Sam is.
Basically,
Why are we still talking about this?
it's faster to let everyone die, but there's one person that survives because making them die is actually slower than them just surviving.
Matt, what is that?
So there's one person that doesn't die.
I don't know.
Speaking of dying, speaking of death,
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Stay calm. Relax. They're just deer. They just want to check us out is all.
No, Matt. They're gonna hurt us. You're killing them!
Come on, you pieces of shit!
Matt!
You get back!
Rip Matt.
god. What did I do?
Yeah, Matt can die
What do
there.
I do now?
I mean, for Matt to die there, you have to be really shit at the game, but he can die there. So. Pretty much one of the lamest deaths, yeah. Now this is like my least favourite section of the game. This part and chapter 7, I just don't like them. They're boring and shit. Open jackets are swag. We swag.
It's fucking freezing.
Open jackets serve a purpose. I wonder what that purpose is. Movement in this game is so annoying to me.
Alright, well, that's something. Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Please say something if you're out there, please. We need help. Over, over. Shit.
Hello.
Oh my god. Thank God. We need help, please.
Hello, is someone trying to contact us? This is the Park Ranger Service for Blackwood County. I'm not getting your signal very well. Please speak slowly and clearly. Over.
Please, 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 please help. Oh my god, we're stuck on Blackwood Mountain and there's a maniac.
If you can hear this, please repeat your message as I'm unable to understand what you are
We
saying.
need help,
Over.
please.
Hello? Can you please identify yourself? Over.
Oh my god, okay. My name is Emily. Hello?
You're not coming through clearly. Please repeat. Over.
We're on Blackwood Mountain
slowly.
by the ski lodge. There's a killer and he's after us. He's already killed one of our friends. Oh god, please help. You've gotta help us.
Hey, French.
I read you, ma'am. Please do not leave your position. We will send out helicopters to get you as soon as the storm has subsided. Over.
What? When? How long?
Thanks for the back, French.
At the earliest,
literally last minute. They needed a run to open the marathon, and this runs 4 hours, so I stupidly said I'd do until dawn. To be fair, even though I haven't played the game in like 3-4 months, this run's not going that bad. I'll take. I thought it was going to be terrible. Guy on the radio said I have no idea what. Not a clue. So this is one of the load screens in the game. One of the only ones. If you had an SSD, this load screen is instant and it would save.
She wasn't
like 7 to 10 seconds.
I don't know. I didn't see her. She must have come down here.
But I don't have an SSD, and I'm not gonna buy an SSD for my PS4 just to save time on that.
Damn it! What is going on around?
I don't think it's worth paying that much money to save 10 seconds on this game. So,
Chris,
thanks, but no thanks.
Chris, I just want to say, what happened back there in the shed? I know how hard that was. Josh was your friend.
Ashley,
and,
stop.
no, I want to say, I mean, thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
This is like this literally right here is my least favorite part of this game. I hate this entire section, but it's got a good jump scare. So.
What the heck?
Ash, you all right?
Yeah, I know.
This is so effed up.
Wait a minute. Did you just see that?
Did I see what?
That, Chris, that!
What that was that?
It was like a see-through shape, like a ghost.
Oh boy.
I'm serious. Why don't you believe me? I said I saw it. Doesn't that count for anything?
We've been through hell tonight, okay? Your mind is fried. My mind is fried. I don't even trust what I've been seeing.
No, you are wrong. I saw it, and I am sure, Chris.
All right. Maybe you did see something. Let's just keep our heads.
Are we going crazy down here?
It's the only place left Sam could be, Ash.
I wish we could just go find everyone else and...
What if Sam needs us? What if she's in trouble?
Oh, God.
Let's go.
I think it's just crazy to me that people love watching speedruns of this game. And I've had people ask me why so many people run this game, and I don't know. I think it's just the game's so cheesy that people just enjoy the story in the chat, and that's why people like watching it. But I'm gonna try and do a glitch here. Oh, can I get it?
Whoa!
Oh, hacks, mate!
You gotta be kidding me.
What the hell is...
That doesn't save time, by the way.
Oh my God, that scared me.
It's just if you walk to that pillar and it triggers the cutscene.
I don't think so. I mean,
It
no.
You walk into the pillar.
Look, Chris.
Running
What do
around.
you see in the windows?
See what? It's tiny furniture?
No, it's a whole scene with dolls and everything.
Yeah.
Spin.
I guess you need a key if you want to play around in there.
Wait, Chris, the ghost!
What?
Didn't you see it?
No.
You were looking at your phone, you dip. What are you tweeting? Hashtag there's a freaking ghost after us.
Ash, calm down, okay? There is no ghost here. Ghost of what? You're freaked out because of what happened with Josh.
You're not paying attention. I saw it. I saw a ghost, and it looks like Hannah. It looks like Hannah.
Wait, what?
Her baby's pet.
Jesus, Ash, what do you think? They followed us up here from the seance?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
They didn't, because ghosts don't exist, okay?
Oh, okay, who was talking to us at the seance, Chris?
There's a freaking ghost after us?
What did that?
How does a picture just jump off the wall like that?
Huh. Here you go. Oh my god. There! Look there, Chris! You can't tell me you didn't see that. See?
That's,
You do see it!
I don't know. I just... This is fucking crazy.
Chris, it's showing us the way. Oh, this is unbelievable. I feel like the ghost wanted me to see this.
What? Whoa. What is going on here?
Uncharted is gay.
It's like...
Right.
It's not like anything. That's us. Hiding there, waiting for Hannah. Last year.
But it's so accurate. I mean, that's exactly where I was sitting, and that's where Matt was.
This was set up by someone. Who was there?
Or someone, or something that was watching us.
Maybe it's a warning. I think someone put this here to mess with us.
No, it has to be the ghost. It's trying to tell us the maniac killed Hannah and Beth.
I think it's this bastard that he's here trying to fuck with our heads.
Why would he set this all up, Chris?
He's trying to tell us that he's gonna come after us all too. Dice!
It's Hannah's diary.
Oh, I'm terrified, Oz. I'm shaking in my boots right now.
Everyone together here on the mountain. It's gonna be so awesome. Cozy fires and hot tubs and OMG, Mike, I am so psyched to spend some time with him. I can't read this. It's so sad, Chris. What was that?
Came from down there.
Ah, so scary.
But you did see it, Chris, for real.
I saw something, but where'd it go?
What was that? Huh.
Wait, there's a whole nother room through here. It's Mammoth.
Chris, I don't know if I want to keep going.
Can you move, please?
Where in the world are we now?
Are you kidding me?
Did you know this was here?
This is like a whole nother hotel. I had no idea this was.
You know what? No.
Ash.
No, I've had enough. I'm not going down any further into this nightmare.
To be
Chris.
fair, when I was younger,
I understand.
even if I knew a jump scare
I'm
was coming,
really
it would
freaked out
still
too, but if
make
Sam's
me shit
down there
myself.
all alone with a maniac, and we leave, we're basically killing her ourselves.
God damn it.
Ashley, come on.
Why are you always right?
I'm not always right.
Well, when you're right, You're right.
I don't want to be. I want to leave.
No. We've got to find Sam. Let's go.
Crap. Look at that.
Blood?
Might be Sam's. All right, let me see if I can get this. Yeah, I got it, but oh damn, this thing is heavy.
Be careful.
You gotta come through, Ash. I can't hold it.
Oh,
come on.
Chris!
Wait, what?
I think I just saw Sam over there.
Ash, are you sure?
I don't know, but come on, I think we should check it out.
Well, I'm pretty sure whoever's bleeding came through here, okay? So we really gotta get moving, like now.
It's not my end. I haven't dropped any frames.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm coming.
If there's any problems, it's probably neither of our faults. It's probably just Mixer itself. This Mixer has issues with dropping frames for no reason.
Wait, those are Sam.
Yeah, those are Sam's clothes. That's just
Sick. I'd say that's just sick.
so the psycho has been down here for sure.
Do you think he's still down here?
I hope not.
Why is this thing even here?
Slower. I think it was such a rush starting the stream. Obviously I wasn't super prepared. I forgot to change my bitrate. That might be why.
Sam?
I mean, you said your internet's good enough to watch it, but my bitrate's still at 4K. I didn't change it to 2. That probably doesn't help. But it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, Chris. Oh, no.
Hello?
Sam? Sam! Chris, is she dead? Holy shit, holy shit.
She's not dead.
How do you know?
She's still breathing.
Yeah, slower. I told you, it's Mixer. Mixer is not reliable for marathons because it drops frames for no reason.
This is bad. We've got to get her out
I'm telling you now. I told you this when we were setting up. It just drops frames and there's no reason for it. There's nothing you can do about it.
No, get up!
Oh, they're on your end. Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, I could lower the bitrate. Let me lower the bitrate now, actually.
Shit. Oh crap. Ash. Ash.
Alright, see if that helps. Yeah. That might help, but I'm not sure.
Face off.
What is this?
This is him.
No, Chris.
This is the guy who killed Josh.
No, God.
You murdered piece of shit.
You
monster!
We're gonna die, Chris. I don't think I'm ready to die.
No one is going to die.
I wish I could tell you. It's just not fair.
What? Tell me what?
It's too late. Chris, what's the point?
Stop it. Just say.
We're always talking around it. And now, I mean, we've wasted everything.
Ashley, none of it was wasted.
What do you mean?
Every second that I spent with you was the only thing I ever wanted to do with my time.
What are you saying, Chris?
Sorry. I should have told you how I felt.
Chris.
Ashley, I swear when we get out of this.
Oh, God!
No. Ashley, I'll get you out of this. I won't let you die.
Hello there, my special little subjects.
So
Shit.
scared, Chris.
Don't be scared.
Oh, you should be, Ash. Because here's the twist. Chris has made one fatal choice already today. And now, you must make another. Chris, you can take that gun in front of you and shoot Ashley, or you can shoot yourself. Whoever is left can live. The choice is yours. Don't be so silly, Chris.
Oh my God, no! No, no, Chris! 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 Stop! No, God, no!
Now the choice to shoot Ashley there is actually important as well, because that also saves time later on.
Don't you see? Huh? Don't you see that this torture porn has gone too far? Huh? Now what gives you the right to play God in these people's lives? What makes you so special then? Huh? You're sick! You're a sick fuck! Now what the hell have you done to them? Huh? What the hell have you done to them? Psychopath. Psychopath!
Wow, this is weird.
Hey, guys, come on!
Hello?
Sam?
Oh, God!
Chris, the choice is yours.
God! Ah! No!
And now we're on to probably my most hated chapter of this game. Have you noticed how I said that pretty much every chapter I don't like? Yeah. But I really don't like this one. I really don't like this chapter.
Shit.
What's the time at?
Sam, wake up.
I actually think I don't think I'm ahead of my PB.
What?
Matt, why do I play this game? Because I like this game. It's fun. It's a good game to stream speedruns for, because the chat gets really into it.
Ow. Hurry.
Exactly, guy. Exactly.
Damn, those things were tight. Oh my, thank God you found me.
It's okay. Okay. You're okay?
Matt, why did you play? Yeah, Matt, I don't even know. Really.
There's some fucking maniac up here on the mountain.
I think I was having a midlife crisis.
This like web of tunnels. I was down there trying to get out, and then I found this grate, and I saw you.
Listen, this guy who you're talking about, he attacked me. He showed me these videos too. And one of them showed Josh being killed. Just ripped apart by this huge fucking saw blade.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on around here? There's a door here. It won't open. Can you unlock it from your side?
There's no way a towel like that stays put. Good point. Must be a really good towel. Ugh. Midlife crisis, yeah. Same with Constantine, dude.
Hey.
I'm 20.
Jeez, you look like hell.
I'm not 22, I'm 20.
Nice to see you too. What are you doing?
Well, actually, the towel didn't turn out to be the best outfit for fighting off killer maniacs, you know? Do you mind, Mike?
Oh, right.
Glenn, you're funny. I sound like I'm like 15, dude. 14 or 13. I sound like I'm about 13 or 14.
Okay, done. Let's put this thing to bed.
I'm into that.
What's that?
Is that crying?
No! No, no, no! Get away!
Oh, Chris. Oh, Chris.
What the fuck?
You've heard of blanks before. I mean, really?
Oh my god! The twist, dude. You know when I play this game casually? Somebody put that as their thumbnail and ruined the game for me. So I knew that was gonna happen. Thanks, YouTube.
Oh, shit! Damn it! Ugh.
Same, I thought she was dead as well. And then she wasn't dead, and I was very sad. Very sad.
Oh, God. Here goes $600. Better be worth it. I look great in that top.
It's about fashion. When she's stuck on a mine, probably gonna die.
Right. Now we're
Will
talking.
die. That thing crashing is really loud, dude. Stupidity is not a villain. God. Oh, Laurie, you missed the twist. Oh! You missed the twist. Somehow I turned around there even though I was holding forward. Don't get how I did that, but I did. Right, so I've got to do another climbing section here. This one's kind of difficult. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Didn't mess it up. No, 2 people have died so far. I think. Yeah, Jess and Matt. Matt died. Reset.
For fuck's sake.
Mate, resetting this game is literally gay. This game I'll do like 1 run of. And if I have to reset, I'm not doing another one. I love this game, but I can only withstand so much of it. Like 1 run every few months is alright. Grinding it is not. I don't even know how many times I held right there. I think it was once. No, it wasn't. It was twice. Yeah, it was twice. Okay.
Oh my god, finally something works.
Yeah, the battery run out is the real horror. If you don't have something that runs out of battery, you don't have a horror game. They need to make a sequel to this. That's not PSVR. I like how she still thinks Matt's alive. She's not seen him fall off the cliff and his head land on a rock.
Shit.
Nice off. Until dawn, rush of blood. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Did you hear what I said? I said they need to make a sequel that's not PSVR. Same. That's what I said. Electric Boogaloo. This is a cinematic 24 FPS. Super cinematic, dude.
Oh God. Shit.
Josh.
Josh!
Josh.
Oh, very good. Every one of you got my name. And after all you've been through, good. I mean, how does that feel, right? How does it feel? Do you enjoy feeling terrorized, humiliated? I mean, panicked? All those emotions that my sisters got to feel once 1 year ago? Only guess what? They didn't get to laugh it off. No. They're gone.
I don't know if you noticed this, Josh, but none of us are laughing.
Oh, come. Why the
It's
long
a prank,
faces?
bro.
Come on. It's good to get the heart racing every now and then, right? And race, they did. I mean, every one of you just pitter-pat. I hope you appreciated my little phantasmagorical spectacle. I mean, no detail too small, no opportunity missed. It was such a delight to play the puppet master to all of your Pavlovian panic. And all that gore? Gore. It was gore galore. Fake bodies. I mean, God, that shit was expensive. And no retakes. Nope. Only double takes. Oh, you should have seen your faces. Hook, line, and sinker for every little stinker.
Josh, why are you doing this?
Yeah, don't even ask this squirrely little runt. He's got no clue. He's out of his fucking tree.
Well, he's definitely off his meds.
Oh, come on, you guys. Revenge is the best medicine.
You're done.
Mike, he's sick.
What? Come on, you guys are all gonna thank me when you guys become internet sensations.
Wait, what?
Oh, you better believe this little puppy's going viral, ladies and germs. I mean, we got unrequited love. We got blood. I don't think there's enough hard drives in China to count all the views we're gonna get, you guys.
What are you talking about, you asshat? Jessica's fucking dead.
What?
Did you hear me? Jessica is dead. You are gonna fucking pay, you dick!
Guys, come on. Seriously, this is crazy, you know?
Shut up.
This part's
Chris.
the best.
Bro,
Can we order pizza?
where are we going? Where are you guys taking me?
Locking you up, bro.
What?
You can't do anything stupid before we call the police in the morning.
Come on. I didn't do anything.
Are you serious, bro? Goddamn murderer is what you are.
I didn't do it. Michael, please, just listen to me, man. I did not hurt Jessica.
You know what, man? You need to shut up.
Chris, hey, come on, Coach. We're partners.
Hey, Rob.
Stop. Don't say that.
Oh, fine. Be a dick. You only see what you want to see. You're
Stop talking.
lying. You are
Dude.
it's not my fault. You suckers can't take
Run's
a
been
joke.
alright. I mean, I literally did this last minute as a fill-in because the guy who was doing the opening run didn't turn up.
Right now, I'm
And they needed a 4-hour run. This is 4 hours.
Stop it!
Jesus, dude.
But considering I thought it was going to be terrible because I hadn't played the game and it was literally last minute, it's not been too bad. So
I am that something happened to Jessica.
I'd have
but
left
I
sooner, but I
swear,
fell asleep.
I swear to you, I have no idea what happened to her.
Josh, be honest with me. Do you really expect us to trust you for a single goddamn second after all the shit you put us through?
But can't we all just get
Matt the
along?
hero, thanks to. Gotta save the day.
Damn it!
Not dicking around.
No. That's not how it's supposed to go down. You're just a bunch of bullies.
guy just to try like this, guys. Huh? Not like you got the guts to really do anything about it anyways. Ah! Ah!
Really need to shut up, man.
Oh. Oh, that's. I mean, I don't even know what you mean because I don't have anything to regret.
Oh my God.
Ah! Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Okay, tie me up now, okay?
Stay still,
right,
man.
Right, still. Okay, yeah, tie him up if they're just wiggle around.
Right, boys, I messaged Warren and told him that because he wouldn't know.
Oh, not so tight!
Because he didn't know I was doing it, so I've messaged him, see if he decides to turn up. Then we'll have the boys here.
In God's name, is he talking about?
This is hard to watch.
You ever see this kind of shit before?
Oh, I've never seen him like this.
Money back! Hey, Mike.
It was exclamation mark R, I think.
What happened with Jess, Mike?
You know what happened?
No, I don't. I got a problem, Mike. I don't remember killing Jess.
Christ.
No, I mean, like, I feel like I would remember killing her, you know? She's so soft. And she's probably got, like, a really tight bod.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Seriously? What? Did you think I was gonna shoot him?
Mike.
Come on, Chris. You know me better than that.
Yeah, Chris. You know me better than that.
Everyone follow this boy if you like depression. Thanks, dude.
Right? Oh, you poor little piggies. You can't even get your good cop, bad cop routine to work. Leave it to the pros, bros!
Why don't you go back to the lodge? Make sure everything's all right. I'll stay here with this lunatic until the morning.
Oh, sleepover. Can we order pizza?
We order pizza.
Sure you're okay? Yeah. I want to know everything's fine back there. Yeah, you're right. See you in the morning.
Josh.
Josh!
How does it feel? Do you enjoy all those emotions that my sisters got to feel once 1 year ago? Only guess what? They didn't get to laugh it off. No. Nope. No. They're gone.
Jessica's fucking dead.
What?
Did you hear me? Jessica is dead. And you were gonna
Fucking pay, you dick! What happened with Jess, Mike? I don't remember killing Jess.
Christ.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, Matt!
Hey, there he is.
No,
No.
stay away! Get back! Oh, no! No! Ah!
Use these!
Ah! Oh! Oh! What? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Also, this is the best part of the game because we're about to kill Emily.
Shit! Yeah. Oh my God. Alright, alright, let's go. is gonna be the way. Shit! What is that? Oh.
I messed up there, by the way. I was meant to complete that quick time event and I failed it by accident. So that lost me time. I wasn't meant to drop the flare. I wasn't meant to drop the flare. That was my bad.
Crap. What now?
She did.
Are you serious?
Whoa. You alright?
Whoa.
Who the fuck can that be?
Josh.
Jess?
It's not Jess.
Sorry, man, but who is it?
I don't know. We should check it out.
I got your back.
Good.
Let me have the pistol, because I mean, you could take whoever it is through sheer good looks and muscle and all that. Just, I should have the pistol.
Oh. Huh. When you put it that way. Here. Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Funny. You should get your own show.
Huh.
Ah, shit! Twist! Hey, shoot him, man! Thanks!
Okay, everybody, just calm down. Just move over there. Go on, move.
Everybody, just calm down.
I came to say. I'm here to tell you what you're up against being back on this mountain. You should never have returned. I don't know why you did after what happened last year.
You mean with Hannah and Beth?
Yeah, how could you know without being involved?
Or responsible?
You hold on to your horses. I don't take kindly to you kids coming up here to my mountain.
Your mountain? Huh. I'm sure the Washingtons would be very surprised to hear that.
Well, the mountain don't belong to me, it's true. But it don't belong to the Washingtons. This mountain belongs to the Wendigo.
Who?
What is he talking about?
What the hell's a Wendigo?
Let's hear him out.
Not like we have a choice.
Now, I'm only gonna tell you this once. It doesn't matter to me if you believe it or not. I got reasons I want to get it off my chest.
See? I told you. He's guilty as shit. Guilty as something.
Shut up, Mike.
There is a curse that dwells in these mountains. Should any man or woman resort to cannibalism in these woods, the spirit of the Wendigo shall be unleashed.
Oh, crap.
You're gonna need to find somewhere safe.
The basement might be okay.
Okay, get down there now, all of you, and wait.
What? Why? For how long?
Guys, I ran off and left Josh when I heard screaming.
Where did you leave him?
In the shed.
Your friend will already be dead.
No, he can't be. We were just with him.
A lot can happen quickly on this mountain.
No, I'm gonna go get him.
You can't go out there, Chris.
I'm supposed to be his best friend, and I let him down.
No, he let you down, Chris. He let all of us down.
I don't care. I'm going to get him.
Then I'll go with you.
I don't need your help.
You're going alone is suicide.
Fine.
The rest of you, get down to the basement. Be safe.
So,
don't go outside again.
Since we decided to shoot Ashley, in the chair. Ashley and Chris on good terms right now. So if we decided to shoot ourselves, then Ashley and Chris would like hug and kiss before he leaves. But because we decided to shoot her, she'll just let us go outside.
And do everything I tell you.
And she won't do anything, so that's faster. Also, if you decide to shoot Ashley, Chris is dead no matter what. His fate is sealed, because even if you get out of this part alive, when you get back to the house, she won't let you in, and you just die.
This is the entry point towards the thing you want to kill.
I know how to use a shotgun, man.
No,
It doesn't matter what you do here with Chris, but obviously I'm going to kill him as fast as possible.
Trust me, I know.
It does. So like, look, she'll just look at you and she'll just give you a dirty look as you walk out the door. If you decide to shoot yourself, she would I don't actually remember what happens.
So tell me, you're the expert on these things.
But I know it's slow.
What's the guy got to know?
You just be careful. You follow my lead.
So, how many times do I have to shoot it with the shotgun before it's dead?
Well, you'll be shooting it a long time.
You mean this thing won't even kill it?
No, it'll slow it down.
Well, how do you kill it?
They don't like fire.
I don't like fire.
They fear it. And it can kill them if you have to. Their skin is like tough armor. Unless you burn it off first.
It's gross. What are these things like? I mean, are they just crazy unpredictable, or... I mean, can you figure out what they're gonna do?
Alright, see you, friends.
They hear some patterns. Like any animal. Or human.
You mean, like how? They've got schedules?
Well, they only hunt at night.
Oh. Why?
I didn't ask.
Pro Wendigo tips? Like if I rub garlic all over me, they won't be able to smell me or something?
They'll still smell you.
Anything like that?
They can't see you if you're...
How's the run been overall? Alright. I mean, it's not been great, but... Like, it's not going to PB, but it's been alright. It'll definitely be a 350. If I don't fuck up, it'll be a 350.
We gotta find Josh. He could still be out there.
First, the Wendigo. He'll render you immobile.
At least I hope it will be.
He strips the skin off of your entire body, piece by piece. And then he keeps you alive and aware and feasts on your organs, one piece at a time.
So the launch then.
Yeah. Let's go now. It might still be near. Run! Go! Now! Now!
Oh!
Back!
God damn!
We're right out in the open. Gotta get out of here!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
He's dead.
Oh shit.
Chris is dead. Everyone's dying, dude. Going out fast.
Come on, we gotta get down to the basement. Now!
I'm sorry.
That's a good point, yeah. They don't keep him alive, just kill you. Straight up. He may still be alive. Yeah, exactly.
What took you so long?
It's not good up there.
Mike, where's Chris?
Chris is, not coming.
Ash, I am so sorry.
Okay.
Maybe you should sit down.
I'm fine, Sam.
Okay. What about the old guy?
No sign of him. I think he's got to be dead too. All right. These all the doors?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What are you looking for?
Oh, for the lock, Rob.
Another way out.
Do you have the key for the cable car?
Josh. He's got to have it.
Josh?
One of his dirty little tricks.
Great. Great.
If that fucking thing got a hold of Josh, then we're shit out of luck. Fuck it. I'm gonna get that key right from that thing's goddamn bedroom, and then I'm gonna get us all the hell out of here.
What is all that?
Is that a map?
That guy was prepared for
It
it.
clearly wasn't heading in the right direction. Nice.
Oh,
yes, Emily's dead now.
Wait. What is that?
I was down there. It was horrible.
You were?
There was all this like crazy shit. Like cages and weapons and wolves. Yeah, fucking wolves. I'm just saying, it's weird.
That's how I got back here. You guys know what to do.
Yeah.
No one leave. Okay? It's not safe out there. I'll be back soon.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, God.
Oh no.
What? What is it? What does it say? Let me see that. Shit. Shit. We've got to get to Mike. Like now.
Perfect for licky faces. That's a good point, Brock.
Joshua, you should have listened to me. Because of your choices, people have died. I don't know which is worse, actively triggering events that lead to...
I have no idea, Dr. Hell.
Or passively allowing a tragedy to occur. Because you couldn't...
I'm pretty sure this is on 1.0.
To help someone else.
I'm pretty sure right now I'm playing on the unpatched version, so if there was a soft lock, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten it.
You left your poor sisters to die. You did nothing to help them. Paralyzed by your own self-centered fear, while a real threat was closing in. Now it's all about you, Josh. It's always all about you.
I don't know what the book said. I don't get the meaning of that part of how they start to panic and then go and chase after Mike. I don't get why. I don't know what they read in that.
You're all alone. Can you feel how cold your loneliness has become? Huh? Why did you hurt them? Joshua, why did you hurt them? Oh, but of course you did. They were your friends, you misled them, you lied to them, and you put them through a night of genuine horror. Just a game? Well, I hope for your sake, Joshua, that you can find redemption.
I think I picked the wrong choices there. I was meant to go right then left, but I think I went right and left by accident. You need to pay attention, dude. I'm telling you, you need to pay attention because I forgot which one I'd done.
I'm fine, Sam.
Okay. What about the old guy?
No sign of him.
So this is the chapter with the biggest time save. So believe it or not, you don't actually have to do...
Another way out.
Do you have the key for the cable car?
You don't actually have to do any of
Is that a map?
the sanatorium. You can get taken by the Wendigos literally straight away, and you don't have to do it.
You guys know what to do.
It saves like 10 minutes.
It's not safe out there. I'll be back soon.
It's very nice.
Shit.
Well, that makes sense then, Flame.
Huh. What happened to the wolves?
Where am I Oh, I'm retarded. I knew eventually I would do something wrong. Or at least walk the wrong way. Since, I mean, to be fair, since it's 3 hours in, I'll take that. I was expecting to fuck up sooner, but I forgot that I was meant to go get the shotgun first before I opened the door. I'm very smart. Good speedrunner. What? Oh, it doesn't really matter. I have to open the door anyway. I was mashing X to pick this.
I just need a pitchfork and a mob.
Oh my god. The end of this run's been terrible.
Good enough.
Oh. So this is the reason why we kicked the wolf. Because if we don't kick the wolf in the sanatorium before, then the wolf will go with Mike, and the wolf will stop the Wendigo from capturing you. And then we can't save this 8 minutes. Oh yeah, no. See, because Flame, your name is black and I can't read it.
Alright. There goes there's nothing.
I literally can't read it. And that guy's name is Black, and it's exactly the same length as your name, so I just assumed it was you. That's my bad. I can't read the names because they're both black. On the dark background, I can't see. No, if you don't kick the dog, it will help you in this section. That's why we kick it, because it won't follow you, and then you can get captured by the Wendigo. Which skips this entire section.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Right here, we need to shoot the box. And that'll bring the Wendigo out. And then we need to let the Wendigo capture us, so.
Huh?
And there we go. That entire section over. Like that. He's not dead, guy. He's just captured. It's weird. You'll see what I mean. Like, it skips the sections, so you don't have to play it, but he's still alive at the end. You'll see what I mean when I get there. It's weird.
Shit. Mike must have locked it behind him. Crap. There's got to be another way in.
Wait. Hey, what about this? I mean, should we try it?
Well, it's not like we got a whole lot of choices here.
Okay, this is maybe the last place I would want to be right now.
So who's going first?
Example A. Head loose from Tulsa.
It's not so bad. You think this is the tunnel to the sanatorium?
Of course it is. Where else would it go? Hey, we should close this, right?
Huh?
I mean, what if something's following us?
Yes, fine, close it. But we gotta keep moving. Can you just catch up, please?
Yeah.
So right here is an opportunity to kill Ashley. And one of the only opportunities to kill Ashley. But we're not going to do that. Because it's slow. So now you know who survives. The person who survives...
Who's there?
...is Ashley.
Anybody?
If you follow this
Jessica!
noise, you can get her killed. But you have to go out of your way to get her killed. So it's slower than just letting her survive.
Hello? Ugh! Gosh! Oh my god, I am so
And now we've got another hard climb. I love these climbs, dude.
Look. Look there.
Wow, great.
The ladder's toast. We're never gonna make it up there.
No, I think I can. I think I can do it.
The Wendigo makes the voice.
It's like a rock wall.
I'm gonna keep going. You should head back to the lodge. I've got to get Mike.
Good luck.
Playing this game for so long makes me hungry, dude. This game really makes your ass go numb, I'm telling you now. Yes, he did say that they can mimic voices. I really don't like these climbs, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong one. You know, that actually might be faster. That actually might be faster to go that way.
Fucking beat you.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh shit, I don't know where I am on the QTEs now because I messed that up. Well, I'm just gonna have to look at these. I have them written down so I can press them instantly, but I'm just gonna have to look at them come up because I can't spam them now. Okay, I know where I am now.
Huh.
Hey Harley. You're in mine, Matt. Yeah. Yeah, QT's a preset. They're the same every time.
Okay. Which way?
Ah! My controller shit itself, dude.
That's it. That's it. Come on.
My finger slipped off the analog stick.
Got any marshmallows? Whoa.
Oh yeah, it's definitely faster.
Alive for a start.
Going right on that climb is definitely faster than the way I have written down in my route, because I only did like 2 extra QTEs, whereas I think with the other one I had to do like 5. So it's definitely faster. I'll need to route that in when I can be bothered to give a shit.
Josh, he's gotta have it.
No, he's gone. We're too late. Shh, quiet. Wait, no more.
That was chapter 9. Now we are on chapter 10.
I'm gonna get that key right from that thing's goddamn bedroom.
The final chapter, boys.
That's it. That's it. Come on, let's go. Run! Let's find a way down to where this fucker lives.
You know, I think I've actually, I think I've actually lost like a minute and a half or something.
I wonder how much these sessions are of any help to you now. Just won't listen to me and things seems pretty fucked up. So I'm gonna leave you now, Josh. It's time you learn. There's more to be afraid of that can be dreamt up by the unhinged imagination of a self-indulgent, spoiled little brat. You had so many people who cared about you, who were willing to help. But at every turn you choose to push them away, and now you're all alone. Though by the sounds of things, you won't be alone for long. No, you won't be alone for long. Deep breaths, Josh. Deep breath.
Nah, he's just Swedish.
No, not again. Not again. Get away! Get away! Ah! Get away from me! No! You're dead! Sorry. You're dead! Shut up! No! You're dead! It's not ready. You manipulate. You are
there, gun. Yeah, one is there, been lost it.
I don't take orders from you. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do anymore. Okay. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. No. You're not real.
You're all alone down there.
No, not again.
all alone. But you're with us now. Family.
Get away from me! Get away!
Why didn't you save us, Josh? Why did you want us to die?
I didn't want you to die. I swear.
Oh, I forgot I had to move again there.
No! No! I don't take orders from you. No!
Is this what you want?
No! No! Why are you doing this? Leave me alone! Why are you doing this?
Why did you save us, Josh? Why did you want us to die?
What a lovely looking face.
It's hard to believe.
Exactly.
Thing used to be a person.
Yeah. Maybe a minor.
Maybe someone who worked in the sanatorium.
There was so much weird shit happening up there that wouldn't even begin to surprise me.
What kind of weird shit?
Someone was capturing the Wendigos. Had them all tied up in these restraints. I saw some real fucked up shit.
Wow.
I must have just let them all out when I blew the place up.
Huh. Smooth move. Fine. I'm going in.
Oh, come on, it's okay.
You sure?
Oh, I'm not dead yet.
Famous last words.
Oh,
It's freezing. I can't feel my fingers.
And now we get to see everyone who's died in the run. When you open this door. But like, if you've played the game perfectly up to this point, I think nobody comes out, or maybe one person comes out. And literally everyone's head of the people you killed just rolls out.
It's Jess. It's Jess.
Also, inside the room you can see everyone hanging.
You see that?
Yeah.
Bodies.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them. Oh my God.
No!
I'm gonna be sick. Wait, hold on. I think I saw something.
No, I don't take orders from you. I don't take orders from you. You can't tell me what to do. You can't
Josh?
tell me what to do
Buddy.
anymore. You can't tell me what to do.
Matt's dead.
Okay. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you.
What's the matter?
He's tripping or something.
Josh!
Mike.
Josh! Hey, man.
Don't hit me, please.
Well, you were deep in it, man. Full mental jacket.
We didn't think we'd get you back.
Hey, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Josh, do you have the key for the cable car?
Yeah.
You can't tell me what to do anymore.
See that
Ow!
there?
Bang my hand.
That means there's a direct way out. Come on.
There's no way Josh is gonna make it up there.
Okay. If you help me up, I can go back to tell the others we're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
You bring Josh back the way we came, and we'll all meet at the lodge.
Be careful.
Yeah, you too.
Of course he's seen better days.
Alright, let's go, you fucked up son of a bitch.
Let's go, you fucked up son of a bitch.
You didn't have to hit me so much, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry about before, man. I thought you killed Jess. I was wrong.
No. Oh! 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 I didn't want you to die.
Why did he? What the fuck's he doing? What? I'm not supposed to be ahead of Mike. Oh, and then he just teleports in front of me. That's alright. Would have saved time there if he hadn't teleported, little bastard. This is never. I know, actually, Guy, that has happened before. Once. That's happened once before.
Oh! No, you're not real! No, you're not! Ah!
Rip Josh feels bad, man. He did. One follow equals one hutchman. Oh, man. Oh, I don't like this part. What? What? Okay, that was annoying. I don't. I'm literally sitting there mashing the button, and for some reason, I forgot that there was another one. This is why it's so hard to look at your notes of QTEs and then play at the same time. Because I wasn't paying attention that I'd already pressed the one for square. So I just kept on mashing square like an idiot. I'm telling you, dude, if you fail one of those climbs like that, literally run dead if you're going for a good time. So frustrating. But I'm not going to be too annoyed because of the fact that literally I haven't played the game in months. And this was literally last minute. Literally last minute. So to be fair, considering this was a last minute run, it ain't been that bad. Imagine making a crossover between Until Dawn and Uncharted. Until Uncharted. Amazing. Amazing. Love that.
Hey! Hey! Oh, come on, open up! Guys, come on, are you in there? Let me in!
Sam.
Mike. Oh, gosh. You look terrible.
It'll look worse if we stay out here. Come on.
I got him. God, what an awful way to go.
Not good.
What do you think we should do?
We should check the basement. Might be someone left down there.
How do you rate our chances of survival? Hmm?
I'm trying not to think about it.
Oh, run!
Run!
He was out of there, man. She wasn't having any of that shit.
Don't fucking move a muscle.
Yeah, locking does nothing. If you close the door. It's just slower. I can't help it, dude. My hands are twitching. Sorry, dude. She did.
Oh my God!
Huh? Huh? How's that for you, fuck?
Time is coming up soon. I'll say time when the timer stops.
We have visual. The main structure is completely destroyed. Over.
Blame on.
Something. I have confirmation on one survivor. Let's pick him up.
And time.
Fuck! No!
3:50:41. Man, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse than that, but that's alright. I'll let you guys watch the credits because it shows you how everyone died, and then the people who survived talk at the end. So that's Ashley.
Jessica! No! Ah!
Comes through the windows.